Live tonight cooking our loaded baked potato soup. It's not really baked, but it is, and not potatoes either, we're using sweet potatoes. So, to get started on this, the main ingredients are going to be bacon, onion, garlic, the sweet potatoes, carrots, chicken broth, which we made some homemade bone broth a few nights ago from our roasted chicken that we made. Then a cup of oat milk, and then some spices, salt, paprika, apple cider vinegar, and lemon juice. It calls for smoked paprika. We don't have that. We have regular, so going with that. And this recipe actually also calls for cauliflower instead of the carrots for creaminess, but I'm not going to use cauliflower. We're going to use these beautiful rainbow carrots that you picked out. Yeah, I think it'll be good. So the first step is the bacon, getting that fried. I'm going to start the pan just on low. We're using this heavy, I don't know what it is, cast iron? What are these? Dutch oven. I know, what's the?
I think it's enamel cast iron. Yeah.
Cast iron, yeah, something like that. It calls for 6 strips of bacon, and it's regular. Did you flip it or something?
No.
Oh, cool.
Didn't even realize. Just works.
It works. Not even that far behind.
Wow, actually, it's like the clearest it's ever been.
Good.
Weird.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna share it on mine, but mine's on, so I'm not gonna.
You can log in on yours.
That's true.
Or try to do it sideways real quick.
What's new in our lives?
Nothing new. Who asked?
It's 2 days. Oh, me.
Oh. I thought somebody was maybe there. No. Nothing really new. I'm actually gonna. I was cutting the bacon down the middle, but I kind of want some bigger pieces.
I mean, it's so small anyways.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it as is size.
My memory of baked potato soup always is you making it for me in Eau Claire.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't have that memory.
Really?
Weird.
Yep.
We would make it full dairy though.
Oh, for sure.
And cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
This is neither. This is no cheese, unfortunately, but it still is gonna be really creamy and good.
Yeah.
You can top it with sour cream.
Fake sour cream.
Yeah. Alright, our 6 strips of bacon sliced into the pan. Let that fry, and then after it's crispy, you're removing it with a slotted spoon, but we'll get there in a second.
Yeah, allergies are so bad for this. God, you're itching like crazy.
All that in. Stir it up. Ellis is all stuffy too. More stuffy than he's been the last couple days. While that is frying, I'm gonna peel all the carrots and potatoes because those go in together. Well, the next thing is actually the onion and the garlic. So I guess if we're working in steps, we do that. I'll dice the onion and garlic.
Yeah.
Start to peel, and then I can trade off when I'm done.
I'm trying to share it, but this won't work.
So.
I gotta go on the internet for a sec.
It calls for a whole onion, which I already have some diced up onion and celery that I'm gonna throw in, and then also just a couple other halves of onions. So use what you got. While I fry, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on. I'm wearing a dirty white tee. Yeah, that's fine.
That looks better. I'll turn this one up a little. Oh, it's all the way.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Need little spotlights.
Will this keep going if I...
Yeah, it should. Yeah, you can get out of there. It's red. I think it should still. Usually there's just that default red bar. Alright, I'm dicing the onions really nice and fine because I don't like big chunky onions in soup.
Then it got less clear for some reason, but
Alright. Maybe we'll have to pay for the better service.
wait a minute, because I was on the Wi-Fi, I guess. But
Alright, chopping up the garlic as well. Do it on potatoes, please.
oh yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
I'm just trying to move this around. There's kind of big clumps.
Yeah, just toss it in.
Okay. How does this even work?
Put in half the potatoes, cook them, blend them. Then you put in the other half into the soup that you just blended. And then
And the carrots?
you blend the carrots. Well, you're supposed to blend the cauliflower and potatoes, but I'm substituting carrots
Oh.
to just give it a different texture and creaminess than just straight potatoes.
It would be good with cauliflower, that flavor. I love cauliflower, but he told me it doesn't really. It's such an interesting thing. I was thinking about now with dietary things. Is that like so many of the dairy replacements have soy, but so many people who have dairy intolerances also have soy intolerances,
Yeah.
or like also have nut intolerances or allergies, and those are so often what they use.
Yeah. So the first 2 potatoes, I'm using 4 total. I'm going to cut a little bit smaller so they cook faster because those are going to get blended anyway, and so they blend easier. The second 2 potatoes, I'm going to leave a little chunkier because those are going to be the ones you eat in the soup, and I like them a little bit bigger.
So you cook, you take out the bacon,
Yep. Then you
then you
cook
put
the
this in,
onion,
and you take
onion
these out.
garlic first, then the potatoes and carrots. Cook those, boil them in the broth. Then you blend everything, immersion blender or
Oh, so it doesn't even matter how big the onions
the first ones. Oh, the onions, that's right, they don't.
Interesting.
The onion gets blended, yeah. Didn't think about that.
That's actually very similar instructions to the pot pie last night. You were supposed to do that.
Blend it all?
Mm-hmm. But then I made my mom's instead of hers. Looks kind of funky.
I'm gonna do some big ones for the soup base, so we have a lot of soup. Need to get this knife sharp.
Oh. I'm gonna reach out to HelloFresh and see if they'll sponsor us.
Alright. They're probably gonna want to see a few more followers, so we gotta start
Then we can get a code for our followers.
promoting.
Yeah, that's true.
Not like promoting, but yeah, just posting more.
Here's Danielle. Cutting,
Just chopping
cutting,
onions,
cutting.
so-
My least favorite thing to do, Daniel's most favorite thing to do. There's the bacon sizzling away. Looking good.
Alright. Sucks to look at the flash do anything from here. It doesn't.
I can try, but I don't think we could code it. Here's our beautiful, beautiful view today. I think I've said this before, but now the smoke is finally cleared up again. And it is absolutely beautiful. Nice autumn view. I love it. Back to the main attraction.
You got my last 2 carrots. Peeler, please.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. That was dangerous.
What?
Just like I was cutting because I have no room on this cutting board right now.
Why do they look so much more yellow?
I don't know.
Some of them are yellow and some of them are white, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, these ones are white completely.
If you're not, if you don't have a problem with white potatoes, you could use just regular potatoes,
Yeah,
of course.
definitely. They're just very starchy, so these are a little easier to digest.
Yep.
If you find yourself struggling after eating potatoes, go with these. Alright, chopping up some of these bigger carrots, just so they're all around the same size. They don't really get blended, they'll just cook the same and faster. Alright, bacon almost ready.
A little, even though I've been bad at drinking it, this one's not very. I haven't drank it. It's not bad.
Better as your taste and smell are coming back.
Actually, yes.
I know, it was, when I tasted it, all I could taste was alcohol. Like it was almost just like I was drinking a shot of strong alcohol. Let's see if it's any better here. Yeah, a little bit better.
I wonder why the quality got so bad. It was really good at the beginning. I'm gonna see what. It's like in slow-mo.
What?
It's really bad.
Quality?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sucks. Wonder why.
And then I went off and back on and I won't reconnect.
No, we're just frozen.
Oh, look. There?
Yep.
We're back. I messed it up. Trying to fix it.
Still on this bacon. Gonna try to get it nice and crispy, so there's crispy bites inside of our creamy soup. I'm not trying to burn it.
It actually restarted from the old stream,
I'm not sure what you mean.
not on a new one.
Oh, it didn't. I got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like went offline, came back.
Like this.
Yeah.
The monitor right here.
giving, I think it's just a half teaspoon of lemon juice. I'll probably get a little more because I am making a little bit more than what it originally calls for, I think. I don't have a scale to weigh the sweet potatoes, so I don't know exactly what 2 pounds of sweet potatoes is. I'm guessing it's around 3 or 4. I'm adding 4 because I want more soup than less. So.
You can tell that I moved right out.
Curled up with you. Alright, our bacon is there.
This is a good alternative to like a broth-based soup because it is filling, more filling, with the sweet potatoes incorporated and still in chunks. Keep your tummy full. I never feel full when I eat a broth-based soup, unless it's ramen. Do you?
Yeah, I ate so much soup. Yeah.
I'm also nursing a baby, so that was my mom's other rationale for me getting Chick-fil-A today. So if you don't eat when you're hungry, you're not going to be able to nurse that baby.
Alright, our onions and garlic are going in.
Wait, I'm going to take a video of this part.
Just took the bacon out. And we're left with just the bacon grease in there. That's why you use a slotted spoon.
Want all that good grease. Oh. Add in the onion.
Trying to get it all off there. Don't want to waste any.
There's some more. A little more onion and some celery and a couple of rows of carrots.
That was from a meal we made a few days ago, so.
Last night we had chicken pot pie.
Oh, last night's meal.
It's actually kind of similar to this, but this is going to be different in a yummy way.
Yeah, no potatoes in last night's.
No.
I diced those a lot finer. So then we're sauteing this for 5 minutes. 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. Check that.
Saute for 2 minutes.
Then you're adding in the potatoes, half of the potatoes, and all of the carrots. Cook for 5 minutes. There was your 5 minute. Just to get those cooking a little bit, and then you add the broth and then boil them until they're soft. Getting all the good bacon bits that were stuck to the bottom of this pan off into the mixture. It calls for 3.5 teaspoons of salt total, but at this point I'm going to add some of that salt to these veggies, just so you're salting in layers across the whole meal. So just adding about a half teaspoon of the salt right now.
I added to my hash browns this morning the savory.
Yum.
So good. Our new favorite thing.
Not an advertisement?
Not an ad, unfortunately. Would love it if it was. Are these Momofuku seasoned salts? The spicy one, which is good, but I'm not really
Want to bring it over?
spice aficionado. Yeah.
You're doing the steps
Yes.
for this one?
Tingly.
Por favor. And advertise.
and savory.
simultaneously.
They've got some yummy other things in them. I'll explain it in a second.
All right, it's been about 2 minutes. Shouldn't hold the knife out like that.
No.
Actually, they're getting translucent and soft, so I'm going to add in, again, half of the potatoes that are diced a little smaller than our second half, which I haven't done yet. And all of the carrots. There's 4 carrots total.
Careful. A lot of the potatoes went in. All those. Oh.
Half. Yeah, which I have not done yet.
I thought you already cut them.
No.
Alright. Remind me.
See if there was more carrots, but I guess we did get them all. And we're cooking this now for 5 minutes. I'll probably go more than 5
Yeah, get them real soft.
to get them, nice and cooked.
Especially because the carrots will take longer than the cauliflower would have. I don't know why you add the onion first when these are going to take much, much longer. No oil added to these?
Let me see the actual cook. I just have the steps turned down. Okay, cook the onion and garlic for 2 minutes. Add half the sweet potato and the cauliflower for 5 minutes stirring. And then you add the bone broth.
So we're gonna make.
If they're super dry, add some.
We're gonna make a lot of soup. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil in here.
Yeah, good call.
I think it will help those potatoes cook down a little quicker.
And I'm chopping these potatoes just a little thicker than the last one. Not terribly chunky, but not as diced small.
Ooh, that's a good angle.
Making me look good? Good. Not my chopping skills right now. Whoop.
Let me get back to my salts. My seasoned salts.
Yeah, you read all about them.
Momofuku. High in glutamic, I think that's how you say it. I don't know for sure. Glutamic acid. So it kind of mimics the idea of MSG. They all have that like savory umami flavor. They're well rounded. So like even though this one is spicy, it also has yeast, pepper, chili, salt, kelp, tamari, and mushroom and seaweed. So then it's kind of got a full range of flavors. It's not just super spicy on your tongue. The tingly one is interesting.
It's like tastes citrusy. It's
He says it's like numbing almost, like what it does to your tongue, but he didn't think that would be a good word. David Chang, who we love. It's got citric acid in the Sichuan pepper, so it's not really spicy, just tingly is the perfect word for it.
Did you add some?
No.
Oh, okay. It's just all that bacon seasoning.
Pepper.
Alright, again, I'm going to season these as well at this point.
I saw something funny on Twitter that said, me holding an Oreo milkshake. And my kid asks if they can have some. No, you wouldn't like it, it's spicy. Only Ellis was fooled that easily as a baby demon.
Yeah, he knows ice cream is not spicy.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't want to work these too much because I want them to actually cook.
I'm going to do something quick.
What?
I'm going to post on our Instagram story.
To go follow live?
On our DVD. Yeah.
There you go.
We have so many accounts. Oh yeah, your camera doesn't work.
If you go the other way, well, during videos. No, not on Instagram. Only if I take videos that way. I can't take photos that way, but I can take videos this way. It is so weird.
We're live on the Danielle's Facebook page. Danielle Eisman.
I'm cooking. No.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it
It's
is.
on your Facebook.
Yeah, you're right.
On Danielle Eisman Facebook page, streaming our dinner.
Loaded baked
Baked
potato soup.
potato soup with sweet potatoes instead of regular potatoes. And bacon and yeah. Come watch.
I made the new R Facebook account, but I'm still streaming on my personal until we get enough followers on our dinner one. A little chunky.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Nothing else to prep right now. We're not cooking these all the way right now because we're going to add all the broth and then let it boil and then really soften all of the veggies in there. So just giving it about 5-10 minutes just to kind of cook a little bit. To speed up the boiling process. And it calls for 5.5 cups of broth, but I added a lot more, not a lot more, probably more potatoes than it calls for, so I'll end up adding 6, maybe 7 cups of broth just because I want a lot of soup. But I need it to thicken as well, so I don't want to add too much. And I don't know if it's going to thicken without the cauliflower as much as it should.
It will. They'll just be a little bit different because the carrots aren't as creamy as the cauliflower, but the potatoes are. As long as they get cooked enough.
Spin wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the time has stopped too. Oh no.
I think it's yours that's messed up.
Most likely.
Not the video.
Yeah, most likely. Let me see.
Or the Facebook, because when I looked on Periscope.
Yeah, maybe we just need to start recording them, not live. Or paying for better service.
Yeah.
One of the two. Instead of all these free services connected together.
I don't know, it seems pretty slow, but we'll see.
On Periscope even? Oh.
Yeah, the quality's good if we just record it, so it'll be alright.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I could just eat this. It's really good. I'm just stoked about that brisket.
Yeah, it's huge.
Is it?
The brisket? I mean, I just looked at it, it's a lot of 2 huge slabs of meat, so it looked overwhelming.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go veggies. Or broth now.
Hold on, I'm bringing it over.
Oh yeah, steps.
Oh, the
Trying to get
producer
the
here.
action shots.
Producer.
Alright, here's our veggies, kind of
They look
cooked.
really good.
About 5-10 minutes we cooked them. Now our broth is going in. This is 3.5 cups
We made it
in this jar.
bone broth overnight, which got a good depth of flavor. Whereas if you use a just regular raw chicken, it doesn't. Still great, but just different flavors. It's a good cooking hack. Anytime you roast a chicken, we try to just throw either make a broth right away with it.
Carcass.
Yeah, with the